You've got your sage stick and you're ready to smudge. Make sure you concentrate on any negativity, leaving, things that no longer serve you, release. I release any negative energies that have come across paths with any of these objects I will be using in today's ritual. You're going to pop open the cork to the witch bottle. I cleanse this bottle and set the intention for the purpose of achieving my goal of weight loss and total transformation of the mind, the body, and the spirit. Sage all the fears, worries, anxieties, negativity away. I'm going to open the wine so it'll reach the liquid. I cleanse this wine, the stones and crystals, and the coins I will also be adding to the bottle. Just name it and claim it, and it is claimed. And so much. Next, we will mark our territory by adding to the witch bottle a choice of our nail clippings or a little clipping of hair. And if you choose your hair, just up underneath it where you can't see, just pull out a piece underneath, and don't get much, just maybe 2 inches, no, like an inch. Okay, so I've got my clip of hair. I'm going to go ahead and add it. Next, you're going to choose 3 rusty screws or nails. I have rusty coffin nails. They came in a 5-pack. I got them for a few dollars at the metaphysical store. So this goes in the bottle, and pretty much if someone is sending you negative energy or vibes, or that even casts an evil spell or bad spell on you, this will, it's basically like a thorn patch, that you can't make it through, and this is just completely blocking those bad, evil things. It completely confuses their path. So we're gonna add the 3rd one, and 3 is my number. We're gonna add some herbs. Okay, rosemary for love, strength, healing, improving memory, mental clarity, purify and eliminate negative polarity. So let's grab some pinches. The rosemary is very good. It's a very wide, well-known herb, and it has a lot of medicinal and metaphysical properties. But for this purpose, we're using metaphysical properties. Okay? Made a little mess. Next, we're going to add some Pink Himalayan salt. So it's for purification, protection, that can help the body and spirit heal, cleanses us physically and energetically, and releases what no longer serves us. It repels evil spirits and absorbs negative energies. So we're just going to take some of this. Let's see how this is looking. Add the whole thing. So I've got a whole bag right here. So I really want my witch bottle to look pretty, have an aesthetic look. So far, that's what we got. All you can see is the pink Himalayan salt. So next is mint. The metaphysical properties are peace, love, money, healing, divination, and it's actually related to my sign, Aquarius. So, of course, I had to choose this. And, so I haven't tried it in my teas that I've been steeping myself, homemade herbal blends, but I don't think it would taste bad at all. The ones that do smell funky, I just add some lavender to it and some artificial sugar or honey and just splash of unsweetened or sweetened almond milk. And it completely, like, dissolves the taste, Helps it not to be so incredibly strong and potent and overwhelming. Next, we're going to add 3 silver coins, and I chose 3 silver coins with the dates that were the most memorable or best years of my life. So that was sorry guys, this was 2014, okay? A lot happened in that year. I became a really good actress, worked in Atlanta and Nashville on film sets and TV series, and I was first, Effie was featured on TV on Single Ladies from VH1 that was discontinued. I was in Divergent, I was in Insurgent as factionless, but it was the Divergent series. And Hunger Games, I was a model. I was part of the Capitol. And I just met so many amazing people in Atlanta. And just, that was my prime time. And then later, I met Casey, and who's the father of my child, my firstborn. And we fell in love and got engaged by Christmas. So I'm going to add it. The date on this one, 2022. This last year has been a blessing because I finally discovered a type of workout from this girl named Joanna Sophia, Grow with Joe on YouTube. And I've been doing her workouts ever since February. And it's all about staying consistent. She lost 50 pounds postpartum from home, doing at-home workouts, and she's just an inspiration. She promotes body positivity. She loves us all. She does these workouts that we can do no matter what we look like, how heavy we are, what we weigh on the scale, what size clothes we wear. But they're sweaty workouts, don't get me wrong, but you can do them. And if you're getting tired and you can't do another movement, you just walk in place, take a beat. So that was great. And then moving back in with Carl and sharing my first apartment, that's been amazing. And I returned to school after 6 years of being a dropout. Also made 2 A's, a B, and a C because I missed 2 classes. I got a C in communications, which I was actually really good at. So, I also scored the perfect job you could ever get if you are not a high school graduate or an undergrad or just don't have much experience. Like, it's just a blessing. I was asking the universe for the perfect job, the perfect after school job. And I went through several jobs where either I left or they dismissed me or, let me go because they said that my school schedule was going to affect my work too much. So, it would have guided me to the right job, and I'm so happy. I've never been happier. The last time I was this happy was probably 2014 to 2022. This is 2020 because July 20th, 2020 was the date I got clean. A couple days before that, I got my wonderful cat. I call him my familiar, which is basically an assistant to practitioners and rituals and, different practices. So, some bad things happened in 2020, but for most of it, I was blessed. I found shelter, permanent shelter, when I was homeless, couch surfing. I was lucky to not sleep on the street. I always had a roof over my head, and I'm grateful for that because a lot of people don't get that. But I was always protected. God has always looked out for me, so. Oops, the nickel won't fit. I might have to put it. The next herb we're going to add is yarrow. It turns away illness, it represents courage, love, releasing things, and healing. So, in some herbs go from yarrow. about 2 pinches of each herb that you add. Sage, I just chose that for protection, purification, cleansing, you know. It's pretty much a one for all with sage. Okay. We want to fill this bottle up when we get towards the end. Next is the beautiful calendula. Okay, I love this. It's the sunshine herb. Okay, and I'm all about sunshine, but I love the moon too. Can you tell? Okay, it promotes wealth, prosperity, manifestation, abundance, and positive outcomes. And these little buds are so pretty. My goodness, it's gonna really dress up the bottle. I'm gonna make sure that it's pushed down so that the rest will fit. I'll put a little bit more. Okay, that's good. Oh, let's see. Need to get a couple more brightening up this side. Okay. Next is mugwort. And it's for channeling, enhancing vibrations, invoking, and spirit work, astral projection, opening portals, trances, visions, letting go, sick self, self-love, and transformation, which self-love and transformation is what I'm working on right now. So I'm going to add a bit more of this. Let me use this pen to push it down. And the last herb we're going to add is lotus embryo. It's very interesting. It looks like this. It's pretty. It's like a very simple. It's very simple. Like sheddings from a beautiful simple flower, like in East Asia, like where the Buddhist monks are. That's what it reminds me of. So it represents meditation, fertility, and spiritual awakening, which I'm always down to have a spiritual awakening. I've had many. They feel like, pardon my language, but I felt like I was having an orgasm, but for my heart, not down, like in my lady parts, but it felt so as good as that. It wasn't an actual orgasm, but I just felt this change in me, is complete acceptance, where I just hugged myself, and it was in 2014, and I cried and just looked at my body in the mirror and just touched myself all over, and I loved on myself for the first time ever. Okay, so next you need parchment paper, or you can use regular as a substitute. I am lucky enough to have a whole pad of new parchment paper. And what I wrote down, I'll share it with you. For this year, 2023, I, Cassie Duggar, closely aligned with the 5 deities, Hecate, Selene, Diana, Cronos, and Pan. I release any and all obstacles that try to come my way this year. I invoke, with the power, finding a life partner, graduate from college, have my book indefinitely published, my health improved, and a huge physical, spiritual, and mental transformation. So next, you're going to want to roll it up with the words on the inside. First of all, I need to cut this shorter. There's too much. Okay? So roll it back up. Sorry guys, I'm trying to do this as quickly and as simply as possible. This is getting on my nerves. Okay, so I got it rolled up. There we go. I'm just going to do a little bow. Now it's sealed. Okay, so this is what you have. Okay. Maybe wrap the rest around, just let it do its thing. That's going to be folded as small as you can get it. Actually roll it once again, but the other way. And place it in the witch bottle. And if there's any string like that hanging out, just cut it off. Okay? Okay. Next, I have a vial of amethyst, tiny little pebble stones. I'm going to add some of these little ones. Amethyst is one of the most powerful and spiritual stones or crystals of the entire world. Like, and it's my birthstone, so it's really special. This is a tiger's eye I'm going to add. I've got a broken green aventurine ring, so I thought it'd be cool to put the pieces in there and make use of it. And some bigger amethyst. I think this is obsidian. No, I'm not sure. Here is amber, or it might be jasper. Usually I know my stones, but these small tumbled stones are really confusing. Another tiger's eye. Carnelian. Couple more amethyst. And of course, you gotta have some pieces of clear quartz, which I actually bought a pack of a bunch of tiny clear quartz crystals, and I use them for a lot for different things. So I'm gonna add those. I've got another green aventurine. This is obsidian, the opposite of white. And last but not least, another tiger's eye. And you should look up the properties if you have the stone and you don't know much about it. Look them up, and then maybe you can make use of them. So next, we're going to add some wine because it drowns negative energy. So actually, I'm just going to take a spoon here, measure it out a little bit. This is my quote-unquote magic spoon. Oops. Okay. We're going to do 3 spoonfuls. Whoops. Because that's my number. Okay. It's a special number. And then you pick an essential oil that most closely associates with your intention, your goal, your ritual. This is good health. And I'm almost out. It's got like herbs in it already. It's cool. It's already dressed ready for anointing, which you anoint candles and stuff. Herbs. I'm just gonna pour just half a spoon, maybe another half of a spoon, because this bottle is gonna be pretty permanent. It's gonna be with me for a long time. Okay, so finally, our witch bottle is complete. I think it looks amazing. And if you want to dress it up a little bit, choose the most beautiful to the eye the most eye-catching, beautiful herb, which is, to me, these. They remind me of sunflowers. I just love the yellow. It's beautiful. It's calendula, once again. Okay. Yeah, we're just dressing it up a little bit. Oh, yes. Perfect. Look at it. Wow, it's amazing. I would also like to add a little bit more Pink Himalayan salt because it's also very pretty. This is exciting. When you get excited about it, that's when you feel it, and that power goes into whatever you're currently like manifesting through rituals. Okay, so that went everywhere. Okay, so use my magic spoon, push it back down. So look up close, maybe even with these lights. Hold on. Can't turn my camera around, but it's just amazing. I love it. We're about to do the finishing touch, which is really the cherry on top. Oops. Sorry guys, I almost dropped you. Okay. Now, contain the bottom of the cork. Okay. You're going to choose an object on the string. You can seal this, your witch bottle, with candle wax, but I don't want to. I mean, I like how it looks, so I wanted to do this. And it's pretty simple. Let me move closer just so you can see. Okay. So what I'm going to do is wrap this around it, just like a necklace. Around the mouth. And then it'll come and it's ready to connect. I got it. It's a little loose. However, we can always tighten it. Let me tighten it a little bit more. Just a little hard. Okay. It's better. Still a little loose. This is my first time doing a witch bottle, so just bear with me, guys. Okay. I don't want the clasp right beside the pendant. Okay. So. And there you have it, guys. The pentacle. Don't get it confused with a pentagram. This represents the 5 elements. You've got water, fire, air, and earth. Okay? And then there's spirit, marking the 5th point, which is at the top. So it also has an amethyst stone above it. So I'm really connected to this. I've cleansed and consecrated it. So yeah, there you have it.